Hey guys, BonOakley back again, and this time I'd like to get a point across that many people seem to think that is true, but in fact is so wrong. The Phlogistinator, while annoying, is not overpowered. How? Isn't it the ultimate cheap weapon for pyro and crits all the time, and isn't it counterable in any way possible? Well, if you have any skill, it's not as good as you think. So, other than the usual stuff with flamethrowers, the Phlogistinator's main gimmick is that it has a charge meter called the oomph meter. Once the player deals 300 fire damage, including damage from secondaries and melees, even though the sharpened volcano fragment would be the only melee to help with this, the player can click the secondary fire button to activate the oomph, which gives the player guaranteed critical hits for a couple of seconds. Also, when activating the meter, the player takes no damage and no knockback from weapons during the turn. And the other gimmicks of it cannot air blast and it does not get random critical hits. Now, from my perspective, this weapon does not appeal to my playstyle and does not come across as a very viable weapon. As I said in my previous video about the backburner, this doesn't seem to work well in a lot of situations. Being a pyro who enjoys air blasting enemies and their projectile back myself, the Phlog just doesn't seem to have a gimmick to it that appeals to me or other high skilled players. This is why many pyro mains, including myself, always choose between the regular stock flamethrower or the degreaser, due to the cost of air blasting and because the degreaser allows faster switching speeds, which is helpful when you don't have much time to react to a pillar or rocket launching at your face. Unless you're one of those players who like to mess about and just get people mad, then the Phlog is an excellent choice. However, when dealing with a pyro who is using this, many people seem to forget how easy it is to dispatch of them. Like I've said in my Are They Viable series, the best way to deal with any pyro, new or skilled, is to stay away from them. Classes like the heavy or sniper come into mind of who can deal with pyros the best, as they either have plenty of health or can one-shot them from a safe distance. With the Phlogistinator, you can make it easier for soldiers and demos to get rid of you too. They can spam a couple of rockets or stickies and you're dead. With other primaries, even the backburner, they had a reason to worry when dealing with a pyro, as they could reflect their projectiles back. But with the Phlog, all you have to do is keep a safe distance away from the pyro and they'll go down in a couple of shots. I can see why newer players choose this as well. If they don't know what air blasting is, this makes it look even more of a straight upgrade to the stock, which is really not the case, but I guess in their mind it is. It must be like, wow, you have a meter to charge to do more damage, why use anything else? And that mentality combined with Pyro's WM1 methods is why the Phlog is so despised, even though it's trash. Even if they manage to gain enough charge and activate it, many of the points I said stand. Snipers can wait until the taunt is over and make Pyro waste all of that meter. A single demo man could just place a couple of stickies around them and detonate once the taunt is finished as well. Heavies can shoot. Do you see where I'm going with this? In short, the Phlogistinator is a pretty bad weapon and shouldn't even be considered a threat unless you're really new to the game. There are too many ways to counter this, with one of the most effective being standing bag. No air blast component makes it even harder to choose this over any other flamethrower, at least for me. Just because you have the chance of getting critical hits after doing enough damage doesn't mean you'll use it effectively, if at all. But what's your opinion on the Phlogistinator? Is it a great weapon or a crap weapon? Let me know down below and let's start a discussion on this. This has been BonOakley and I'll see you in the next one. See ya.